Reporting district, Division Plus, Master B. We have a 138 in progress. Prepare for launch in 3, 2, 1.
Activate. Go.
All right, Crazy Miner here, and we're gonna do. Gee, am I looking at you? Am I not looking at you? Looks like I'm looking at you, huh? Guess what, though? That's behind me. That's me from the front. Find out my son was playing Hunger Games, and this actually confused some people. You could tell by the way they were acting. He said, thinking they were approaching the front, and they weren't. And I didn't do it that way on purpose. I just did it because I wanted a creeper on my skin, and that's just the way it turned out. So anyway, what are we going to look at today? Well, today we're going to look at chests. Everybody knows how to make a chest. I know you're all sitting here saying, well, why are you going to do something on chests? Well, funny thing is, a lot of people don't know some things about chests. I mean, yeah, we may know the basics, and we're going to even do the basics. And we're going to do these little feed the beast chests, starting from the copper and the silver, which are very much not even looked at in Feed the Beast that much. Just seems like people pass them by. And you hear a lot of people say, oh, I got all this silver, I don't know what to do with it. Well, a silver chest is no chump, okay? So if you're wondering what to do with that silver, I'm thinking, well, there is some of your silver right there, okay? So what do we have here? We'll start from the beginning. A single chest, 27 slots of space. We're rocking there, huh, guys? Vanilla in the beginning. The double chest, 54 slots. That's doubling our single chest, and they link together when you put it on the next square, and it makes it one big giant chest. Well, Feed the Beast brings some more. So we got a 45 slot single square chest. It's a copper chest. And a lot of people may be thinking, well, why? Well, the thing is, you can take the copper chest and you can put them just like any of these others. And let me get some in my inventory here. We'll get copper to gold, and we'll get them all. So anyway, with the singles, though, you can do this bit. Hey, got me some chest going on here. Let's go ahead and put some color in here. And there we go. Something they do that our regular chests don't do. So we can have a whole wall of these chests if we want. Okay, now not that you would probably have them all mixed up like that. You would probably wind up doing the same chests, of whatever type you choose. But anyway, the copper chest. Not to be frowned on completely, but hey, So then, we move on to, of course, the iron chest, which a lot of people do. And the iron chest, 54 slots and a single stacking square. Nice chest. I had a lot of them, and then we move on to the silver chest again, which everybody just overlooks. 72 slots. I mean, come on, 72 slots is nothing to be really sneezed at a lot. And if you might even have silver before you have gold. So you're wondering what to do with that silver? Well, make some silver chests, okay? And it doesn't hurt because you can upgrade them, which I'm going to get into later. And a lot of people don't know about the upgrading of your chest. The golden chest, which is 81 slots, a lot of space in that baby. And I have gold chests, and I even have a crystal chest, not a crystal, a diamond chest. So yeah, good chest. Then we move on to the crystal chest, 108 slots. So lot of space in your diamond chest. So then we move on to the next one, which to me, I actually find to be a little actually stupid in a way. I don't care for it. But anyway, here's what we can do. We can put stuff into our crystal chest, and we can see them inside the chest when you're up close enough and whatnot. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this chest is that I have found out, and I've heard from many people that use it, and it lags your game because you're throwing more animation now into the game that it has to keep up with because it's see-through. So, is it really worth it? I mean, if it's worth it, I think if you're just going to put 1 or 2 items in. But when you start to load that thing up with tons of items, you will see game lag if your memory is lower, and I'll guarantee you will see game lag. So, is it really worth it? I don't think so. I think I don't know. I just don't like them. I don't like being able to see through and whatnot. I want my, my house, wherever I'm at, I want to look more, I don't know, more real. These just don't seem real to me. So, nonetheless, we'll take our stone and our glowstone out of here. I don't like them, but if you like them, go for it. We're going to cover how to make those too. Then we have the ender chest. 27 slots of space, but these 2 chests are linked together. Okay, so if your top colors here, which you can dye these little pegs on the top, and if you had this end one red and this end one red, well, these 2 chests would be linked together. And then you could put a chest way off over there, and you could even dye it red on the one end. And when you open any of these chests, they're always linked together. Everything that is in them can be seen from the other chest. So if I put, let's say that I put this glowstone in here. Well, guess what? I can see it from right here too. And if I run way off over here, I don't have my jetpack on, but we're going to go way, way over here. And I'm going to throw down another one. Most people know this already, but guess what? There's my glowstone because they are all the buttons on the top are white. So they're all linked together. So there is the ender chest. And now we're going to move on to the next chest, which isn't a chest at all. It's a barrel. And the barrel had to be added in the chest to me because it's a barrel. I mean, it still stores stuff. And if I want to store things in the barrel, there, I just did. I put them ender chests in there. But it'll hold 64 stacks of items, of one item. So I'm going to go and put, let's say, I'm just going to clear my stuff off real quick here that I'm going to use in a little bit. And I'm going to throw all this cobblestone in here, let's say. All the cobblestone. And here, I even got more cobblestone just to show you. It will hold it all. Not even a problem. And all I got to do is when I go on here, I can right click. There's my 1 stack. Now, if you just double click this, it'll throw all those stacks in there. So right now there's 30 stacks of 64 inside that barrel. And I can add more to it because it already says I can put 64. So if I double click, now there's 37 inside this barrel. And you can pull them out by a stack, or you can pull them out by ones by holding shift, I think it is. No, that's still pulling out stacks. I thought it was shift. Huh. Is it shift? It's pulling off a stack. I'm trying to remember here. Forgive me for messing up. Okay, well, doesn't seem, I know there's a way. I'll have to look that up. I goofed it on this little part here, but nonetheless. Okay, we've got the barrel down, and we'll get to the barrel too. But we're going to finish up here. I got these lights up. Hopefully it's all right, but you know what? I'm going to go in and do a little cheat way out of here. Let's go to cheat. Done. Let's pop this on. Then I'll like it back off because I'm going to be doing recipes in a minute. Then we have the APR chest. The APR chest is exactly what it is. It's for beekeeping. Okay, so if I open this up, it has a bunch of bees in here, and they, of course, our drones stack, but it has 5 pages of 25. So that's, 125 slots. That's pretty good, but it'll only hold beekeeping, anything to do with beekeeping. Which is funny because it don't do honeycomb. But I think you can keep your plates in here as well. But nonetheless, if you're gathering bees or you're breeding bees, you're going to have a ton of bees anyway. Okay, so you're going to use up that space, I think, quite quickly. And there's the APRs. And it tells you also when you scroll on your bees if you've breeded to this side over here and whatnot. All that other stuff it does with beekeeping, which I haven't covered yet because I haven't learned it all yet, but I am going to be covering beekeeping. So this chest will be seen in my world, believe it or not. Then we have what's called the hungry chest. And I haven't figured out how to make this one, but this is just a cool chest in general because the chest is hungry, man. And if I throw, he'll eat whatever I put in there. So, oh, you know what? If he's hungry, I bet you could use some steak. Steak eating chest. Woo, woo, woo. Right. What a hungry chest he is. So, it can be hooked to a pipe as far as I've heard or read in researching this chest, but this chest doesn't have a recipe. So, I had to cheat it in, number one. I don't know why I threw it in the showcase because I don't even know if it can be brought into the game. I don't know if it's a hidden chest somewhere in a game. I don't know. But nonetheless, it is here. We won't be showing how to make it, but I can tell you it does it does keep stuff. So, I don't know. So all these chests, here we got them out. We're going to start from the beginning real quick because this isn't going to take long at all. And we're going to start off with, let's start with our vanilla chest, which I already have some made, but we're going to make 2 more, and there they are. Now we can't stack these, so we're going to just put them right in front here on these 2. So there's your one chest. And there's your other, and I thought I had some. Should have made 3, shouldn't I have? But we'll put 4. Okay. What the heck is going on there? So, there's our double chest. Everything in our single vanilla chest. Now we're going to get into how to make the copper. Okay, go to your project table, and the copper is actually pretty easy. It's like a lot of the chests in Feed the Beast. And that's one chest in the middle. And we're going to surround them with copper. And we get our copper chest. And I'm going to put a lot of this stuff up. So I don't need it right now. I don't even need no steak at the moment. So that's the copper. And to get to the iron, it is going to be iron around your wood. And there's your iron. Now you would think, well, why doesn't it go around the copper? I don't really know. And it doesn't upgrade from a copper either, as you can see right there. Throw the copper in there. So, just goes around the wood. And there's our iron. So, let's see here. Now we're going to move on. Okay, that's the copper. We'll throw the copper up here. We've built the copper, and we've built the iron. And now we're going to go to the silver. And the silver, of course, is it around the wood? Of course it's not. But it does go around the iron, so let's throw an iron in there. Let's pop this wood chest back down. We just want 1. Oh, wait a minute. Thought that was the silver. What was the silver? What was the silver? I thought it was around an iron. Oh, no. I remember now. It is actually, that is the confusing part about silver. Just stumped me there. But the silver is made by going around a copper. And take that out, get all this out. And around the copper, we're going to place the silver. And there is your silver chest. So you got to remember that. The silver is around a copper, but the iron doesn't have to be. But the silver does have to be around a copper. And then you get your silver chest. So there's our silver chest. We'll place it up here as well. And now we're going to move on to the gold. Now the gold is done around an iron. And it's an iron chest with gold surrounded around it. Pretty simple, guys, huh? So that is our gold chest. And we'll go place it on our wall because we have built the gold chest. And now we're on to the diamond chest. Diamond chest probably being a little expensive to make. I mean, it's not real expensive. It's a couple diamonds. I mean, it's nothing real bad. So we take our gold chest in the center. And we need some diamonds. Got some diamonds on the table. And then we need some glass. And there is your diamond chest. Quite nice, eh? I like the diamond chest. I think that blue is just a pretty blue. And the size inside is just a lot of room, man. A lot of room. Then next we're going to make, and that is going to be our crystal chest. Crystal chest is a diamond chest in the middle, surrounded by, what do you think? Glass. And there is our crystal chest for those who like to lag their game out. The beautiful crystal chest. With the same amount of space as that diamond chest. Okay? So there's our basic Feed the Beast chest right there. And I find that all of them are useful. If you're trying to even stick to a color theme and you just want to dedicate or decorate your particular room or home in a color, let's say that this copper may look better in what you're trying to do, well, make them copper chests. Silver chests with not so, bold of a gray color, a little bit more, sophisticated and whatever, I don't know, but the silver chest could come in handy for something like that. So I guess for decorating purposes they'd really be really good. So there we go on with those ones. And so there you go. That is all the Feed the Beast, Feed the Beast, copper, iron, silver, gold, diamond, and crystal. And then we're going to move on to the Ender Chest. The Ender Chest, you're going to have to take a trip to the Nether, number one. You're going to have to also go out and hunt yourself down some Endermen. You're also going to need to gather you some obsidian. And obsidian is got by finding a spot where water has gone over lava, and you will get your obsidian. Be careful picking it out, though, because sometimes you can get yourself into trouble and burn up and lose a lot of stuff. Just a little pointer, something I learned way on in the beginning of the game. But when I first started Minecraft, something I haven't done too much later on. Besides getting killed by blazes was my last death that I had. My whole Let's Play series, I had not died once. It was the first time I died. And mind you, I've done a lot of leveling, a lot of enchants. I don't remember what my score was, but it was ungodly when I died. So yeah, don't die by blazes. The Ender Chest, 4 blaze rods. We need our Ender Pearl. We need a wooden chest in the center. And then we need obsidian. Whoops, wait a minute. What did I do there? Am I missing an ingredient here? Ender. What am I missing? Oh, the wool. Oh, I have it in here too. Why I was thinking of sitting at the top, and then your wool. And there is your Ender Chest. So they can get expensive because, you're talking blaze rods, so you're going to have to go get those, and you may die a few times. You're going to have to go get Ender Pearls, and it seems like in Feed the Beast, Ender Pearls are not a heavier drop as they used to be. And so I'm going to make 3 of these because I'm also going to get all this off the table. And I'm going to make some dye. Well, I already have dye. So I have my dyes. And here we go. We're going to go over here. We're going to throw our Ender Chest down just to show you that you can dye these. We're going to go ahead and just go, let's see. Why not do this one pink, and just to throw more color into it, and the end one blue. Okay, so these 2 chests are now linked to each other. So if I open them up, notice those other 2 in the background, it's hard to see, but they do not open when these ones do. Same vice versa. If I open those, these 2 do not open. Now if I happen to have a third one that I want to place somewhere else, like I showed earlier, and let's say I wanted this one to be one of the white ones. So if I do that, and now when I open these, that one opens too as well, and it doesn't interfere with your other 2. Ender chests are great in Feed the Beast, especially if you're going to do quarries and you're going to want to pipe it out from, like, when it hits the chest from your quarry, goes to the other chest also has them too. And if you have that on some sort of system where it's pulling them out and sorting the stuff, then those 2 chests are linked, and it makes a quarry a lot more efficient than just chesting it and having to make the trips. Now I don't mind making the trips, and I'm going to it first. it's part of the game. It's part of growing in the game is having some of that fun. Trying to rush to too much technology too fast to me just takes away from the game, and I sort of don't like people that do, because it's like, have fun with it. Don't rush so fast. Gather yourself tons of resources so you don't have to worry about them anymore. What can I say? I mean, that's the way I did it this time around, and I got more resources right now than I know what to do with. So now I can just focus strictly on getting my house built, getting all the systems made that I want, and get ready for the move up. 1 second. So anyway, I'm just saying to enjoy your games that you pay for. Too many people rush past stuff, and what the heck is going on with me? There we go. And I just don't like seeing rushing through things. I mean, if you're gonna play a mod pack or something, try and do everything in the mod pack. Do as much as you can. So anyway, now we're gonna do the barrel. And here is the barrel. You have to use logs. Number 1, around like this, and then you use a half slab like so, and you get a barrel. So there's our barrel. Barrel stack. So you can stack them on top of each other like this and side by side any way you want. You can put whatever you want in there. If I wanted to put some, let's say this stone in there, I can put them in there. There's 32 of them, and it'll show the icon of stone. So that's another good thing about the barrels is the icon changes or shows what is inside. Now it'll only hold that item, but it'll hold 64 stacks of that item. So that's really good, especially for a good storage room. I keep exiting out, don't know why. And so yeah, there's the barrel. Next we're going on to the APR chest. The APR chest is very good if you're doing beekeeping. Because you have 5 pages of 25. So we all know if you've done bees, I haven't quite done them yet, but I am going to have a APRS chest, no doubt about it. The APRS chest is not bad, and I'm showing you here different kinds of honeycomb because it will work with all honeycombs in these positions. Then you need a chest in the middle. And then I'm pretty sure it was a piece of glass. Yes, on top. And there's the APRS chest. They do stack on top of each other, and they also go side by sides. So I'm just going to put it side by side, and there it is. And that is the APRS chest. Now the hungry chest, there is no recipe for, at least not that I've been able to find yet, but it is a very cool chest because it does eat your stuff as I showed earlier, and you can hook a pipe to it and add it into your sorting system or anything. Okay, so we've covered the chest, and everybody's probably going, well, we already knew all this, Crazy Miner. Why are you showing me more of this stuff? I already know how to do this. But a lot of people don't know about upgrading a chest. So these chests have stuff in them already. And now I'm going to show you how to do the upgrade. The upgrade to a wooden chest to get to, let's say, a copper chest is just wood planks. Or wait a minute, not wood planks around. A wood plank in the center, and we will surround it because we're wanting to change a wood chest to copper. What did I do? There it is. Yeah, it can't be redwood. It's got to be a vanilla wood. And there is our normal chest to copper chest upgrade. So, great, because now I've got this upgrade, and I don't want to move this chest. I just want to make it bigger. So I can upgrade that chest into a copper chest. So now that let's say that I wanted to go copper, or I wanted to do an iron chest, let's say. So I have some chests here. Let's go throw down another chest here in the middle, and we're going to go iron to that one, which is the same concept. Okay, the wood plank, only this time we're going to surround it, and I think it'll work even with refined iron too, but no, it won't. I thought it did, but I guess it don't. So we'll surround it with iron. What's going on here? Or no, that works, I think, only with a copper bar. Right? Nope, not copper bar. I swore it was wood. What am I doing wrong here? copper, let's see, wood to copper, iron around wood. Oh, yeah, I'm doing it backwards, guys. My bad. If I want an iron chest, gotta be... No, that can't be right either. It's gotta be iron around wood. So what's going on? I know this works. And for some reason, it's not working. What the heck? Okay, now I'm having a problem. Copper to iron, I know. Okay, if we want to go copper to iron, it's a copper surrounded by iron. Whoa. Why isn't this working? Huh. Well, let me double check this. Something isn't working right. I know it works. 1 second. Alright, now I'm back. Sometimes I get so mad at some of the mods. It was actually very simple what it was going on, and that was, it was not a vanilla wood. It has to be a vanilla wood in order to surround. So oak, you know, any of that, birch and everything. So there it is. Normal chest to iron, and I got it. So now we're going to run over here and we're going to turn our normal chest into an iron chest. And if I'd had stuff in that, now see, now this I notice is going sideways. So the iron upgrade has some sort of thing going wrong with it where it wants to turn it. So maybe going to an iron, you may want to be a little careful, because I noticed this earlier on another shoot. It did the same thing, and it was only the iron one. So now, let's say we wanted a silver chest. So if we want a silver chest, we get a copper chest where we're going to upgrade that copper chest into a silver. And what you need is, if we're upgrading a copper, we need a copper in the center. So if we want our copper, like I was saying, I had an interruption at the door, we place, because the chests we're changing as a copper, and if we're wanting to make it to a silver, we have to go around silver, because remember, that is the only way you can make a silver, is you have to go through a copper. So anyway, copper to silver right there, and we're going to run over here and we're going to give that copper chest is now silver with the space of a silver chest. Okay, so that is the copper, that is to the silver chest upgrade. Now we're going to want to go to a gold, and we're going to want to turn this iron here into a gold, even though it's turned the wrong way now. But you know what? I can fix this real quick probably. So we'll knock this chest down. We'll put it the right way. So iron. Because I know it doesn't do it with anything else. It just seems to be that iron. So you might want to watch out, like I said, for that one. So if we're going from an iron, we need the iron surrounded by gold. And there is our iron to gold upgrade. And see, it kept it the right way. Dang, I keep hitting that key. So now we're going to want to go gold to diamond. And we'll do this the other way. Time set 0. There we go. So now we're going to want to go to a diamond. If you remember the diamond recipe, it's going to be a lot like the diamond chest recipe. So we're going to want a glass, 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 glass. And we're changing a gold chest. So we know gold is going to be in the center, and then we're going to want diamonds here and there. That will make your gold into a diamond. And there it is. And I happen to have some diamond chests on me here, because we're going to also show the diamond to crystal, which is the most weird one of the upgrades, because it really doesn't involve anything that was in the original plan, but it's just a obsidian, and it is surrounded by glass. And that is your diamond to crystal upgrade. And there it is. So there we go. That is the upgrades of your chest. Now you can do an upgrade to a barrel as well. And I don't exactly remember what that is called, but I remember it does take some pretty tough items, and it has to be made on an assembly table, I think, or something. I'm not really sure, but you can look into upgrading your barrels as well, and those will hold, something tells me, 1,024, like, yeah, 1,024 stacks of one item. So that is just absolutely nuts, but you can do that one. Maybe I'll showcase it when I do that to my chests eventually. So that is everything for Crazy Miner here. Going to get ready for the filler, which is coming up. I'm going to be using on my world, getting ready for my farms using forestry. Here's a new one, tinted glass. And I haven't figured out how to make this stuff yet because it doesn't show the recipe, but I have to assume it has something to do with a thermionic fabricator, which melts glass, and I'm figuring we can add dyes to it to make these different colored glasses. Very cool. And at nighttime, if I set my time to night, which I'll just go into cheat mode now and do it, and we'll set it to night. It does look pretty cool when there's lights behind it. It does emit light through the glass, as you can see. I just have some regular lights, or these white lights here, set up down a little bit so it just doesn't overbright it. But that is the tinted glass, which I will get to when I figure that one out. Solar array getting ready, but that's it for, actually, because one part was 2 parts, that's it for part 3 of my showcase, and that is on the chests. So we covered it, guys. All the chests are covered, everything you need to know. Main key to this one was the upgrades, because they're not easy to find people that show you how to actually do these upgrades, so you don't have to move those chests of yours. There you go, guys. Crazy Miner here, guys and gals. And as always, and out. Peace.